We are boondocking at one of the coolest, most unique places that we have been. Behind me there are hundreds, if not thousands, of sandhill cranes that migrate here in the winter time. If you stay tuned, I'll tell you all about it. This awesome place where you can boondock for free.
We are Kyle and Nicole, avid travelers from Michigan. In 2021, Kyle quit his job and we have been traveling across North America in our travel trailer while I continue to work full-time from the road. We love to create content showing amazing destinations, things to do, free camping spots, and RV life. We hope you will like, subscribe, and comment on our videos and join us for these fantastic adventures. You never know where we will pop up next. This camping area is down an interesting road. There is a big sign with arrows that says Twin Lakes Golf Course and Birdwatching Area. Soon after you make the turn, you go past a border patrol station. After that, you go past the golf course, which we will show you later in this video. And finally, you get to the Willcox Playa. There is a road about a mile long that encircles the pond, which you can camp around. There aren't necessarily designated spots, but there are wider sections of the road which you can pull over on and park. The road is gravel, but it's pretty decent shape, and there are no issues for any size or type of rig to camp here. This is actually our second time camping here, and we really enjoy it. Our first time, I had wished we spent longer here, so this time we ended up staying 4 nights. I get excellent cell service, and the town, albeit small, has enough to get you through. My favorite part about camping here are the cranes. I especially love the evenings when you can see them coming from far away in all directions and then filling up the sky. It is generally quieter during the day with some sandhill cranes sticking around, but they seem to come back in the afternoon and stick around till sunrise. They are constantly bugling, even all night. Sometimes they will quietly chirp, but then it's like if one goes off, then they all join in. We witnessed this several times, like if the area was real quiet, but then someone came in with a big diesel truck, they would get all riled up. If you're a light sleeper or you don't sleep with any noise, this might not be a great spot for you. One thing about camping here is you will have random cars drive by your camper throughout the day. We've never had a problem, and the people come to look at the birds, but if you park where the birds are, you're going to have people parking and lingering right by you. If you don't want that, just park a little past the water, which is what we did. During the winter season from October to February, some 20,000 sandhill cranes migrate here on a path that takes them all the way from Alaska, even Russia. This past January, the Arizona Game and Fish Department estimated nearly 25,000 sandhill cranes in Willcox. The town hosts an annual birding festival named Wings Over Willcox every January to celebrate the bird-loving area, and they have hosted over 300 different species of birds. In August, the town secured a $10.7 million grant from the government for a new riparian sanctuary. Whether you are a birder or not, this place is worth an overnight. Seeing the birds with your own eyes as they fly in by the thousands and hearing them so loud is really something indescribable and incredible.
Playing golf was pretty interesting. Not a lot of people from Michigan get to play golf in December, so I felt pretty privileged to be able to play. The course was a $28 course, and it was appropriately priced for $28. 18 holes with a cart. It's only a 9-hole course. It's pretty interesting playing with all the cranes. They're really loud. It can be hard to concentrate sometimes, but I had a good time. It's nice to be able to play golf on the road.
45 minutes away from Willcox is the super cool Chiricahua National Monument. This monument is known for its rock pinnacles and is also one of the few places in the United States where you can see coatimundis. Coatis are mammals related to the raccoon. Typically found in Central and South America, they are fairly common to see at Chiricahua. They travel in large packs and are active during the daytime. You can often see them around the campground and along the Bonita Creek foraging for food.
Today we are at Chiricahua National Monument. This is our second time here. It is such a cool national monument. I don't think they get a lot of visitors. And today we are out hiking the Heart of Rocks trail. And we're told that it's a 7.5-mile trail. And this trail has about maybe 1,500 feet elevation gain. The trail starts off for 1.5 miles walking on the lower Rhyolite Canyon. And there you gain about 500 feet. You come to an intersection where you can go several different ways. We're taking the Sarah Deming route, which is going to go up another 880 feet. We have reached the intersection. We are going to continue this way. When we started this hike, it was 62 degrees outside, and it is pretty warm. Fortunately, most of this hike has been shaded for us, so we haven't overheated too much. Not cool. We're at the next intersection. You can take this way to go see this balanced rock. Super cool. But we are continuing on to the Heart of Rocks Loop Trail. We have 1.1 miles to go. It took us 45 minutes to get to the first intersection, and it took us an hour to get to this intersection. So an hour and 45 minutes so far on this trail. There's the loop. Bikers. Our hiking guide said for an easier time and best views to go left at the loop, to do the loop clockwise. It's a lot of uphill so far. This right here is called Pinnacle Balanced Rock. The Heart of Rocks Loop has really beautiful rock pinnacles that you get to wander around in. Yikers. I have to say, this Heart of Rock Loop really kicks your butt. If you weren't tired by the time you get up here, you'll be tired now. The sign here is pointing to the Old Maid. I'm not really sure which one it is to be exact. This one right here, that's called the Camel's Head. They made that one pretty obvious for us. Here's a beautiful overlook of the National Monument, the valley and mountains in the distance. This formation is called Thor's Hammer. There's a little cave over here on the left. Looks like we're headed down. We have a beautiful view of what I'm going to call Pinnacle Land. This hike has beautiful views of just this whole valley and the pinnacles. They're super cool. There's thousands of them. Really amazing. This little marker right here says these formations are called Punch and Judy. Kind of weird. This one here is called Duck on a Rock. These two right here are called Kissing Rocks. And we are all done. We just came from here. That's where we started. Now we head back. Just made it back to our original marker. Took us 45 minutes to do that Heart of Rock Slope trail. And we lingered a little and had a little snack. Now we will continue down.
Our next adventure here at the monument is hiking up to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain. The rangers kept telling us we needed to watch the sunset from up there, which is not that far off. This hike is 1.9 miles round trip and has a 500 feet elevation gain.
We made it just before sunset. Should have taken about 45 minutes. I think we made it in about 20. I'm gassed. We made it up before the sun went down though.